There are other aspects where risk management impacts communications management, and the other aspect is managing the communications. When I say managing the communication, it is with respect to a process. You created the communications management plan in planning process group. After that, you have to execute that plan. That execution of the plan happens in managing the communications in that process. Again, the process name is not important. You have to understand the concepts, how risk management is impacting the execution part of communications management plan. Both the risk register as well as the risk report also have roles to play in managing the communications. That is the process which executes the created communication management plan in the planning aspect or planning process group. The execution, that is whom to send, in what frequency to send, or why to send, that happens in accordance with the communication management plan. The risk register is updated during the managing part of communication because new risks relating to managing communication can be captured here. As you manage your communication, some stakeholder might say, I have not received this information, or they are saying consistently some information is missing, which can be noted as a communication risk, and that risk will be listed in the risk register and documented in the risk register, isn't it? So what is acting as an input? Not the risk register while managing the communication. This managing the communication is, again, it is a dotted line rectangle and it is a process. Risk report is acting as an input, not the register, because the risk report has information on both overall project risk as well as key individual project risk or the prioritized individual project risk. This information on risk, both overall as well as individual, should be communicated to the risk owners and the impacted stakeholders in accordance with the communications management plan. So these are tricky areas. In your exam, there can be tricky questions. For example, they will ask you, like, you want to change the way you want to communicate with your stakeholders who are impacted because of this risk. Which plan you are going to refer to? Will it be risk management plan? Will it be stakeholder engagement plan? Will it be communications management plan? You have to be very clear which plan is doing what. So here the communication management plan will have the whom to send, what to send, in what frequency to send, and also with respect to the format of communication. So risk report is an input because it has both the overall project risk as well as key individual project risk, whereas in the output we have the updated risk register related to new communication related risks that are coming up. As we know before, in one of the tips earlier, I have said know where the risk report is getting updated except the risk management knowledge area. So only the risk register will get updated.